Hi, I'm Susie Day, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the basics of tapping. Tapping, also known as EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, combines acupressure and psychology as a very effective healing therapy. This is something that you apply to yourself, and you don't need any training or tools. You only need your hands and your emotions. The basic techniques has you focus on your negative emotions like fear and anxiety of living with an autoimmune health condition or other unresolved problems in your life, relationship, work, whatever it is. Basically anything that's bothering you. Tapping can help you work through it. So what we're doing with tapping is giving a voice to the uncomfortable feeling. It's that simple. When you speak your truth, you can move stuck energy in the body, which then allows your energy to flow so much more smoothly. So there's 9 tapping points when we go through a sequence. The first point, excuse me, is the side of your hand called the karate chop point. And you use 1, 2, or 3 fingers to tap on the side of the hand. The next point, second point, is right here at your eyebrow, in between your brows. Third is on the side of the eye. The fourth point is under your eye. Fifth point under your nose. Sixth point on the crease of your chin. Seventh point right under your collarbone. Eighth point is right under your armpit. And the 9th point is at the top of your head. So a tapping session basically starts with a setup statement. You say the setup statement 3 times, and then you continue to tap on the rest of the points, saying how you feel about the problem. The setup statement typically starts with even though. So something like, even though I have this problem, I accept myself as I am. Even though I have this headache, I choose to relax my body. Even though I feel overwhelmed, I will breathe and relax completely. So a lot of times when we are bringing up this stuff, it can be uncomfortable. So it's okay to breathe and relax as you tap through. A lot of times, however, people resist these statements. But basically the setup statement helps to neutralize our judgment about the problem. It allows us to become more honest in the tapping process. So we're going to do a sample tapping session. And in any session, really, it's not so much about the words, it's about bringing up the emotions connected to the problem or experience and giving it a voice. Doing this sends a message to your body that you want to move and release the unpleasant energy that you're experiencing. Tapping on the meridian points while fully feeling and accepting the negative emotions will allow you to resolve the unpleasant feelings you are trying to eliminate. So basically, tapping helps to rewire the brain while maintaining your mental focus on the issue. Using your fingertips on the 9 tapping meridian points will help you be able to process all of this. Now, there's in our sample section, and really any tapping session, you're going to have, it's going to start with like the first section is like stating the problem. You know, I have this problem and I don't like it. I hate it. It's bothering me, whatever that is. The second section is going to be about, well, what if I looked at it differently? Or what if I let go of the problem? The what ifs. And then this third section is all about how could it be so much better if this problem would go away, if I could release this situation, if I could let go of all the pain. So that's kind of how it's done. So again, we'll start with the even though statements, and it starts at the karate chop point. So we'll do our little sample session now. So if you just want to follow along with me. So even though, and I'm sorry, I want to tell you, this little sample is all about forgiveness. So karate chop point, Even though I can't seem to forgive, I love myself anyway. Even though I feel sad and disappointed, I accept myself as I am. Even though I can't change what happened, I choose forgiveness and love. And now we're going to go into the other points. Inner eye, all of these unpleasant feelings about what happened. Outer eye, they are so overwhelming. Under the eye, why were those things said or done? Under the nose, and now I feel embarrassed. On the chin, these thoughts of something wrong. Under the collarbone, I wish I could rewind and do things differently. Under the arm, but that's impossible now. On top of the head, how can I move past these feelings? Inner eye, this isn't the worst thing that's ever happened. Outer eye, but it feels like it. Under the eye, when will these uncomfortable feelings go away? Under the nose, even though I've tried to stop thinking about it. On the chin, these thoughts keep looping in my mind. Under the collarbone, what if I forgave myself and others? Under the arm, can I forgive myself and others? Top of the head, could it be that simple? What would it take for me to think about what happened in a new way? Even when I think something is wrong. Under the eye, how wonderful it would be to forgive and let the whole experience go. Under the nose, I could move on with my life. On the chin, I could feel better in my body. Under the collarbone, I am willing to consider forgiveness. Under the arm, it's time to let go and heal. On top of the head, I choose to let go and surrender to my higher self by the power of my own choice. Now, put your hands on your heart and inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 8 while relaxing your whole body. This breathing at the end can be so helpful to really release. Now, after we do a tapping session, sit still for a moment and how does that feel? Check in with your body. Are you feeling any calmer? How does it feel to feel all those feelings and to say what you're thinking? Maybe you're not ready to forgive or to release or anything yet, and that's okay. If you still have a charge on this, you can keep tapping on it to release it. Sometimes getting the relief you want can take a while, sometimes days or weeks. So be patient with yourself in the process. It is so, so worth it. Thank you so much for joining along. And this is the basics of tapping. Sending love.